Yang Hansen is introduced to Portland today in a press conference for the Blazers. They had some baked goods there.
Some smelled good.
Yeah, a lot of fans saying, I don't like that. Reminds me of Raymond Felton.
It happens. Baked goods?
No, it doesn't.
Well,
Raymond Felton was bad. They gave cupcakes and then all of a sudden he was like, I'm just going to come in fat. You guys gave me cupcakes when you introduced me.
Yeah, I mean, Gulliver was the one who took that picture and gave him the nickname, the cupcakes. It was at an event. He took that picture of him with a cupcake in his mouth.
That wasn't an event. That was his introductory press conference. I was there. I took a picture as well.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was his introductory press conference at the Boys and Girls Club.
That's what it
Portland.
was. It was the Boys and Girls Club.
That is where they did the press conference at.
I couldn't remember what it was.
Something.
Yeah,
and he was like, "What are they doing?"
He was, if I remember right, 40 pounds overweight.
Yeah. But Chauncey Billups got a chance to talk about the newest Portland Trailblazer, number 16 on your roster, number 1 in your hearts, Yang Hansen.
Obviously, really excited about how it turned out. Hansen is a good young player, very, very talented, very young, like most of the guys that get drafted. But we're really excited about him. We really are. I mean, he can do a lot of amazing things out there.
Wow.
One of the things I love the most is just kind of how he plays the game. His IQ is really, really high. He plays the game the right way. He's a really good teammate, playing for his others to make other guys better. His competitive fire, really competes out there. He loved that about him. You can just tell that he's been taught the right way. So a lot of things as a coach that I have to teach with young guys, I don't have to teach this kid. He's been taught the right way. So I'm really excited about him.
You can never tell with Chauncey.
No.
That man does not sound excited about him.
He says a lot of the same things in general, but I thought it was at least poignant that he pointed out the whole, I don't have to teach him the team stuff and how to be a dude and the buy-in and all those things, because he's had to do that with guys like Scoot and Shaden, who did not play professional basketball that mattered.
Or
Shaden,
college.
Shaden comes from EYBL, the last competitive, takes a year off, doesn't play at Kentucky. Scoot plays in the G League for the Ignite, where winning is not even on the menu.
Yeah.
And so Hansen is coming in having that.
All right, let's get to what are Chauncey's expectations of him in year one?
I just see him just continuing to get better and better and better and learn our game, learn our system, offensively and defensively, learning the language. It's just so much development that needs to happen. But I will feel very comfortable putting him in the game right now. He's that good, So to me, this is not like a project type of situation. This guy's ready to go, But he's in, a crowded room, DA, DC, and Rob, Hansen, Wap. So this will be an incredible educational year for him. And when he does get a chance to play, I think everybody will be really impressed.
Boy, we got both ends of the spectrum there. There's a lot of development that needs to happen, and he's ready to play.
I think the development stuff has more to do with the speed, pace, physicality of the NBA. And the question that I ended up asking Hansen was about that. Like, what are the things that you need to do in order to translate from the CBA to the NBA? And his answer was a version of, I need to get stronger, faster, my body, like getting my body ready for the NBA. And I think that's a lot of what Chauncey is talking about on the development front. From a skill front, rebounding, shot blocking, passing, finishing. Like when you ask any rookie you draft, doesn't matter what team we're talking about, how does a player get on the floor? That you have to have something that gets you on the floor. With Hansen, it is rebounding, shot blocking, passing, finishing. Those will get him on the floor.
Can he do it in the NBA?
And
that's the big question, and that's the unknown. And look, that's the big question with any big, because it's so hard to translate, because 7-footers, they shine in college no matter what.
Because you're huge.
You're just bigger than everybody
else.
else.
And you're not playing another 7-footer every single night.
This is going to be a really interesting project that the Blazers got.
Somebody texted in, will Hansen play in Summer League? I've been told, yes, he will indeed play at Summer League, and I'm going to be very interested to see how that goes.
Why wouldn't he?
Yeah, but he played against them last year with the Chinese national team, and he did stand out at times. He also played in the Summer Classic in Utah, and I had somebody tell me, he's like, yeah, I mean, Barlow talked about it, like the time difference. Like in that, because he had just gotten over to Utah, a lot of people were like, yeah, because the whole team kind of looked sluggish. It's like, yeah, when there's like a whole day time difference and you're just playing basketball 2 days later, when you have that much of a time difference, I think it's 1 day for every 6 hours. So it usually takes about a week for the whole day for you to catch up. So if you're going 2-3 days after traveling a whole day cycle behind, it's going to take you a while for your body clock to kind of reset. But I'm going to be really interested. Somebody else asked if he's going to play for the remix. I've been told that he will probably spend some time with the remix if they go into the season with, 3 other centers in front of him. Even if they move one, let's say they move one of Rob or DA, there's still going to be another guy there. And it's interesting because if you go down to the G League as a 7-footer, you're going to put up crazy numbers. Like I mentioned this yesterday. WAP went down there and put up 37 points. There's just not a lot of bigs, because if you're a true big, teams are going to want to roster you, because there's a shortage of guys that are over 7 foot tall. But I asked about that, and they said if they put him down with a remix, it's not going to be about like putting him on the block and featuring him as a scorer. It's about pulling him out, free throw line extended, 3-point line, and have him work as an initiator and be a part of those things.
Well,
because
the speed is what he said he needs to work on, and they have speed in the G League. They don't have size.
No, and so you that's the way you kind of attack that or replicate that so that he can get more exposure to it, get more NBA minutes in that regard.